why would I work with somebody that doesn't like me?
Right.
Well, on the Morning Hustle, Nicki Minaj made it very clear that she has no interest in any kind of collaboration with the City Girls. And yeah, the girls have been very vocal lately that they want to work with Nicki, but Nicki's memory is long.
People will say things about someone, like an artist, whether they tweet it or say it, or whether they get pulled, whether it gets pulled out of them in an interview or something like that. And the thing is, whenever you post something on the internet, it's there forever.
Yes.
Whenever you say something in an interview, it's there forever.
So fans think that Nicki's referring to a November 2018 interview that Young Miami gave to The Breakfast Club 2 months after Cardi and Nicki had their explosive blowout fight at the Harper's Bazaar party during New York Fashion Week.
Would you work with Nicki?
I just rather stay away from that question. Like, I don't want to get into that. But I am Team Cardi. City Girls is Team Cardi. Cardi support the City Girls.
In August 2020, the duo clarified on the Morning Hustle that just because they sided with Cardi B in that conflict doesn't mean that they hate Nicki.
When we talk about Nicki Minaj, like, we're not doing it to shade Cardi at all. We just personally saying, like, I feel like for us to be artists, we deserve to be able to like everybody too. It was at one point that people just pinned us on one way, and we kind of was like that too, because we thought that was like the most loyal thing to do. But as artists, we deserve to like everybody. It's not nothing against her. It's not nothing against nobody personally, period.
And that's the problem. It's like if you mention Nicki, people bringing up Cardi. If you mention Cardi, people bringing up Nicki. Why it just can't be like the City Girls just want to work with Nicki? Why I have to work with Cardi?
Well, that's not Nicki's approach to it. You didn't side with her in 2018. You are dead to her in 2022.
I like you, but you don't really like me. So, I'm just, that's just a human way to feel. If you hear somebody was saying things about you, not just one thing, but repeated things, repeated tweets for years, not just one thing.
Oh, Nicki is still on this kind of stuff. So let's say that your two best friends are in a conflict. So Bob and Bill, okay? So they're in a conflict and you side with Bob in the conflict. That doesn't mean you hate Bill. So yeah, just because the City Girls sided with Cardi during that whole explosive blow between Cardi and Nicki doesn't mean that they hate Nicki. They just don't like what Nicki did in that circumstance. And I don't like what Nicki did in that circumstance. The whole rise of Cardi B and how Nicki just couldn't handle the possibility of another female rapper being around. So yeah, that's why City Girls sided with Cardi B in that conflict, but it doesn't mean that they hate Nicki. So the fact that 3.5 years later, Nicki is holding this grudge against the City Girls because they sided with Cardi in that argument, like, oh my God, Nicki, like, you're still on this kind of stuff. So yeah, it's really sad that Nicki's just so set on this stuff. Like, I mean, she's got to get past this and be a little more inclusive when it comes to other female rappers and other female artists, that she just keeps on doing this, and it all goes back to the rise of Cardi B. But yeah, what do you think of Nicki saying she won't work with City Girls because they hate her or don't like her?